Back here on the MLB pregame show, first pitch just a few moments away as Dan Plesac and I get you ready for baseball under the lights with the Topps Player Spotlight. Clayton Barnes. All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. Clayton Barnes makes his big league debut right after this. Zach Davies, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Zach Davies coming on to pitch. Not a big, strong guy, but he's a control guy that pumps the strike zone full of strikes. 89 to 92 miles an hour with sink. Has a curveball, has the slider, and also the straight changeup. He needs all four of his pitches, not overpowering. You'll know if he's on early, he'll be throwing a lot of ground balls.
Hey, let it fly up there, Hulk.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Clayton Barnes is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off of 500 homes. They'd like to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward. Game 1 of this road trip. It's not going to be easy.
And there are our umpires. Calls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. All comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Another full count pitch home. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double.
Matty, not only his first big league hit, but first big league extra base hit. So much better than just getting a generic single on your first knock.
Coming to the plate now, Francisco Mejia, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Eric Hosmer comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Barnes, the runner at second with one away.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes. Let it rip right here. Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Now the 2-0.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Runner goes for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Zach Davies. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Next to the plate for the Padres, Clayton Barnes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard.
Digging in now for San Diego, Clayton Barnes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, we have to commend him right here. 1 out away from grinding through 6 strong innings against one of the better lineups in the game.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Posey gathers it, and that ends the inning. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 7th inning coming up. It's the Giants 1 and the Padres 0. So in now for San Francisco, Kean Wong. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Wong.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Makes the catch, and the Padres have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The San Diego Padres came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Andres Munoz claims the win out of the pen, his first. Andrew Suarez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss.
2 runs on just 2 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. Stay tuned for Padres baseball next on the show. Mackenzie Gore will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Barnes will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Next to bat for the Giants, Eric Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at bat. Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Barnes is in his tracks now. 2 gone. Standing in, Clayton Barnes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
21.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track.
Now batting, Clayton Barnes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater.
Number 13.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, 7 hits in 15 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Clayton Barnes.
Number 21.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No
Good
ball.
slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
First and second here with nobody out. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high.
Here we go. You got
That
this.
could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, need you right here. Need you. Ball. Atta boy. Good lead. 2-2.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the.
Into the box now, Clayton Barnes. First pitch on its way. And a ball, 1-0.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Strike taken up in the zone. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres.
Drive it, kid.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
2-1. Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Skied into straightaway right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the now at the plate, Clayton Barnes. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time.
Right guy, right place. Need you here. They need you now. Your turn.
Comes set. The 0-1. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Trump. And the throw to first ends the inning. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top.
A rookie major leaguer gets a small taste of the national media spotlight.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. It's time for Padres baseball. Chris Paddock, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Number 21.
Pitch on the way. Clayton Barnes is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Flaherty has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
The 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Eric Hosmer to the plate now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Rudy Curvo.
The 1-2. He's running. Here's a little chopper up the middle.
Beat it out.
On the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Padres leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Barnes is underneath this one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he's got it for out number 2. Digging in, Clayton Barnes. He drew a walk his first time up.
All right, come on now, 1 time.
From the belt, the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Pretty good rip on it, huh?
That's a ball.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take it.
The batter, number 0.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll move up to 3rd now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to 3rd on the flyout. Now he's only
2 on his line so far in the game. Barnes is there to put it away for out number 1. Now Clayton Barnes. He'll look to bounce.
Kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hot shot to 3rd. DeYoung gathers it in.
Dig.
And there are 2 away now. Ready now, Edmundo Sosa.
Now batting.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
Edmundo Sosa.
In the air to straightaway right. Barnes is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Barnes, he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second. Now at the plate, Andrew Kisner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Jerome will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
7 runs to 11 hits. No errors. They left 3.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball next on the show. Joey Lucchesi is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Clayton Barnes is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
That's ball 2.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Come on, kids, being done.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And there's ball 2 now.
Come on now, rip.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Barnes leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So striding in, Francisco Mejia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left. Top of the third set to get underway, and into bat next, the pitcher Miles Michaelis. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Clayton Barnes. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on it. Lays off 1-0.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
All right, one time, right here.
Ready with the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Come on, baby. Get pitch. Right now.
1-1. Here it is. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder, and everything went with it.
1-2. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run scores, and he's safe.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
2 men on. 2 out, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Digging in for his second at-bat, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Barnes is there, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, the pitcher Miles Michaelis. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward right field. Barnes is there, 2 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
The batter.
The 1-2.
Colton Wong.
Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. Digging in to try it again, Clayton Barnes. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Fouled off.
Hey, stick to your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Edman. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Barnes is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They still trail here. It's 6. John Gant is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53.
So coming to the plate, Clayton Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Gant has over 40 innings on his line so far, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number.
1 ball.
A ball and a strike.
Hey,
Cardinals
now.
get the
One
bullpen
time, right
started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. The 1-2. And he struck him out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Iowa Cubs. 3 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors, and they left.
The Friars. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. Stay tuned for Padres baseball next on the show. Zach Davies will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Standing in, Clayton Barnes. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 21.
From the stretch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground is short. He's right there. And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Barnes is under this one, and there's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Clayton Barnes.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Hey, come on now. One time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it's away. A good take there.
3-2.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Right there, that boy.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Digging in, Josh Naylor.
Number 22. Josh Naylor.
Here it comes on 3-0. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away. So
Now
stepping
batting,
in,
catcher,
Francisco Mejia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 2-2. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he will get under the tag. Safe at the plate,
Right,
and we're tied at 2.
back.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Leading off the inning, Clayton Barnes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 21.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
Nope.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Hit high and deep to left field. Racing back the left fielder, and it's gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Clayton Barnes.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1-0 the count. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. That evens it up, 1-1.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
Let it fly right here.
Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Hey, punch up right now for us, kid.
Hit hard on the ground to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
At the plate, Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Number 22.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Pinch hitting for the Padres. Number 2. Trent.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Pods leave them loaded. No change in the score. It's 3-3. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Here now is our
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Number 23, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Alex Young will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
First pitch, 640.
Here you go, baby. Find a good pitch.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
A very warm 85 degrees as we begin play tonight. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Rojas to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Eduardo Escobar. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. The set and the 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Barnes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for the Diamondbacks. Up next for Arizona, Ketel Marte.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Here's the 0-2. On, he pops it up. Here comes the right fielder. He's there, but oh, he clanks it off his glove. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
First pitch on its way. Clayton Barnes is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
That's inside.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location.
Now to the plate, Josh Rojas.
The right fielder, number 10, Josh Rojas.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right.
2-2-2-2.
Barnes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Clayton Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Marte going back. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And it's now a 5-2 game.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eduardo Escobar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Seventh inning ready to roll. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Clayton Barnes.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And that misses 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Grounded weakly to the left. Knee high, he barehands it. It's there, he got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Digging in, Ketel Marte. Lifetime against this pitcher. He brings a 4 for 12 line. The 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Clayton Barnes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever. Got to calibrate that velocity.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Stay tuned for Diamondback. Zach Gallen is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Heading out towards shallow right. Barnes is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. And stepping in, Clayton Barnes. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of the series.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Bottom of the second here with no score.
The right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Fly ball out toward right field. Barnes is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Zach Gallen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Zach Gallen.
Skied into very shallow right. Barnes is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Now at the plate, Clayton Barnes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the day. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
But this is speared by the first baseman. Ready once again, Clayton Barnes.
Number 21.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Oh, but it's off the balcony. Machado rounds the corner and is headed home. Now the relay home, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
The pitcher was almost out of the inning, and I think he might have taken that 3rd out for granted. Instead, he gives up a 2-out RBI triple to make it 2-0.
Digging in now, Francisco Mejia. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Francisco Mejia.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Padres lead it 2-0. Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In the air to straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out. Into the box, Clayton Barnes.
Number 21.
Pitch on the way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, come on.
Still
now,
only 1 out in the inning.
Here. Need you right here, kid.
Nope.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
3-1 the count now.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to. Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The San Diego Padres took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chris Paddock earns his 12th victory in the ballgame, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. Zach Gallen.
A player receives input from a coach.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Cleveland Indians. Zach Plesac, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, this guy was really good in his last one. Earned the win as his last start, pitching into the 8th inning. We'll see if he can give them another strong start in this one.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Stepping up now, Francisco Mejia. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Now at the plate, Rudy Herron.
The second baseman.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Fielded cleanly, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Back to the top of the order now, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. Popped him up.
All right, halfway.
Hernandez moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Grisham.
He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Franmil Reyes. Barnes will wait on it, hit the other way out toward right field, and he's got it for the first out. Now in the box, Clayton Barnes. He drew a walk his first time up.
Pitch right here. Let's get your pitch.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground to second.
Get dirty,
and
get dirty,
the
get
two-out
dirty.
threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Hey, get your pitch
Stepping
out there.
in,
Let's go,
Clayton Barnes.
Number 21.
First pitch on its way. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year, as the Padres have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno.
Striding in for the Indians, Friendly Reyes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1-2, here it comes. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Oh, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get...
Clayton Barnes will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
It's always nice.
In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Lifted in the air out to right.
Relay.
And that's taken in straight away. Will he try from second? And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. Striding in, Jose Ramirez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Barnes to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Stepping into the box, Clayton Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-0 is fastball taken high for a ball. Nelson, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 15th round back in 2017.
Hey, come on, big guy.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
3-0 to him now. Hosmer leads off first with 1 away.
Here we go, clutch up for us here.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Settling in now, Francisco Mejia. It was a walk in his last trip. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Right to him. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Cleveland. Emilio Zamora will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Barnes is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Striding into the box, Clayton Barnes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting.
Leading off for the Indians, the first baseman.
Launched to right field and deep. Looking up is the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he pops it up. Perron over to his left. 2 down. Ready for another chance, Clayton Barnes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Big doggy, buddy.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
Get out, get out, get
Throw
out.
goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. And he just manages to get his hand in. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Too high, and it's 3-0. This is pulled into right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. The throw to third.
Slide.
But too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, D-Roll, that question was answered. The green light on the 3-0 count, and he drives the run in from third.
Yeah, if you watched him step out of the box right there, he didn't even want to look down at the third base coach for fear that it might be put on. Green light special, ribby knock.
So digging in now, Rudy Herron. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1. In now, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him.
So striding forward now, Clayton Barnes. First delivery to him on the way. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Smoke toward third. Ramirez is up with it.
Come on.
Throw to Bowers is going to be in time, and the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jake Bowers.
Yeah, that last at bat, Natty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Barnes has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Digging in once again, Clayton Barnes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Hey, if it's high, let it fly.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1. Need you right here, one time.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
3 balls.
That
2
pitch
strikes.
was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Francisco Mejia. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The second baseman.
Right guy, right
Digging
away.
in and looking for more, Rudy Herron. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Reyes will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. So striding in, Tommy Pham, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In there, now the throw. It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish.
The final.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Diego. Noah Syndergaard gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters. And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep,
come
too.
On now. One time, right here.
And another foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. At the plate, Francisco Mejia, 1 for 3 back on Wednesday.
Francisco Mejia.
3-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is moving, you start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him to lock in, stay within his at-bat, not swing at something outside the zone, and now put it first and third.
Batting it. The second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Rudy Herron. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he misses ball 4. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mackenzie Gore. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. The 0-1 offering. Little chopper back to the mound. And they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. Now the 1-1 pitch. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Oh, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 31 for him on the season. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Clayton Barnes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. High in the air out to center field.
Come on, you're scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring.
Number 69 is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans, the Mets...
Standing in, Clayton Barnes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Barnes stands at first with one out. Runner's going. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's the second out. Digging in now for San Diego, Rudy Herron, runner in scoring position with two gone. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the one. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home. Stepping up to the plate, Clayton Barnes. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
Down and away, ball 1. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, let her rip one time.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
2-2.
Right,
3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll dive back in. And again a throw, runner back safely. Three-two pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Here we go.
Now at the plate, Rudy Herron. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Mets 2 and the Padres 1.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
For the victorious New York Mets, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Marcus Strowman gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order. Now batting, Clayton Barnes, and their runners at the corners now.
All right, this is
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. Ready for another shot now. Clayton Barnes earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
In the dirt here.
Come on, big guy.
4 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Ready now, Clayton Barnes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
That counts 1-1.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off a plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Right here.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Seven to 1 the final today. The Padres get their 30th win on the road so far this season. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball. Seth Lugo gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
Batting 5th.
Digging in, Clayton Barnes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, be patient.
And the pitch.
Get your pitch. Let's go.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Next up for New York, Andy Young. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Andy Young.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. Striding in once again, Lee.
The batter.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit.
Cut it, cut it.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy.
Now at the plate, Dominic Smith. His prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Clayton Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spot.
Up next for the Mets, the first baseman, Pete.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a... Next for the Mets, Dominic Smith. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right.
Yeah, the manager was looking for that lefty-lefty advantage.
Digging in to try it again, Clayton Barnes. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
The 0-1 delivery. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here you go, let it fly now.
The 1-1 misses for the 2nd ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls miss, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
2 strikes.
1 run, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Popped up. Rosario takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Rudy Herron. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Betances is ready. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he... Standing in, Dominic Smith. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
It to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Mets, number 10, Brandon Nimmo.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. Makes the running play. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Clayton Barnes.
Number 21.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Smith is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. 7-2 the final score this afternoon. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
Final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates: 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 now.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego. Digging in, Clayton Barnes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 21.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, and he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. So stepping in, Francisco Mejia. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Hosmer in front now, a 3-1 count.
Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
3-1. Here it is. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Now batting, the left fielder.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. 1 run is scored. 2 runs are in. And a relay home. And he is in there.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clayton Barnes. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
High in the air out towards shallow right.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And the inning is over. So here now's the pitcher, David Peterson. And with a runner already in scoring position and one away, he is likely not to be bunting here. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Barnes is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Now to the plate, Lee.
Now batting, number 12.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mets leave one. Still down 3-0. Stepping in, Clayton Barnes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
The 0-1.
That's a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
See it rip it up there.
The 1-1 home.
Inside, ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit.
I'll pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
All right. Got a boy. Already squared up. Good job.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Profar will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Nimmo.
Now Nimmo connects out to deep right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone into the upper tank.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now at the plate, Clayton Barnes. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
That's a ball.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
Hey, no one better right here.
The 1-1 is taken below the zone for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. So here's Brandon Nimmo. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just...
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
And a change defensively now, as here in the 9th inning, a new third baseman is set to take over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
For our ball game tonight, for the victorious Rockies, 3 runs, 6 hits, 3 errors, and...
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Mackenzie Gore is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Into the box now, Clayton Barnes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Blackman stands at second with no outs.
McMahon.
Gotta hold him right here. Let's go.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Digging in now, Clayton Barnes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Come on, baby.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
2-2 the count. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Machado isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and they'll tag him out at the plate, and that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. Padres leave 1, and after 3 it remains a 2-2 tie. In now for Colorado, Jonathan Daza.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan Daza.
Here's the 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Striding in for the Rockies, John Gray.
Number 55, John Gray.
The 2-1 home. Fly ball out to straightaway right.
Relay.
Catch is made here in right. Third. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now. Into the box, Hanser Alberto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Skied into straightaway right. Barnes is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And Ryan McMahon digs into bat next.
Ryan McMahon.
Here's the 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out. Stepping up now, Clayton Barnes. He singled his last time up. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone. Solo shot here to left. Fourth home run for him on the season, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Clayton Barnes.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Looking good. No one better up there.
A one pitch on its way.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard.
Ball
2-2.
Come on, big dog. Need you here.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ryan McMahon.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Victorious Philadelphia Phillies. No runs on only 2 hits. No errors.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado. Chris Paddock is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. This is in the air out to right. Barnes is there to put it away for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Clayton Barnes, and he can give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. These Rockies guys, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500. You don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
2 down, runners at first and second.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Get your pitch, drive it right here.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In the air to straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Now in the box, Clayton Barnes. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Now the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, find some green, baby. Find some green.
Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to.
Clayton Barnes will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash it back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Let's go.
Skied into straightaway right. Blackmon is under it. 1 out. Stepping in, Clayton Barnes. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Boy, nice.
He's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
And it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
See it? Drive it right here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time.
Here we go.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The San Diego Padres jumped out to an early lead. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego. Joey Lucchesi will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
First offering on its way. Clayton Barnes is at the plate as he looks at ball one. So, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today, looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Outside, 3-0 now. Weaver is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty B. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Pods leave them loaded. Still no score. Coming to the plate now, Cole Calhoun, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Pulls this one into the air out into right field.
Relay, hit me, relay.
Barnes is there, 2 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luke Weaver, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Weaver.
In the air to straightaway right. Barnes will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's Eduardo Escobar as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Escobar
drives it out to deep right center field. Barnes is there now, and he has it for the second out. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Stepping into the box, Clayton Barnes. He drew a walk his first time up.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here.
From the belt, the pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Machado aboard here at first with nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cole Calhoun.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Onto the party porch and gone.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone.
Up next for Arizona, Wilson Ramos, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A pause and the 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Barnes will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Ready once again, Clayton Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is under it. 2 down. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A two-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Striding in, Seth Beer. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Seth Beer.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Myers going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Striding into the box, Clayton Barnes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Settling in now, Wilson Ramos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ramos.
Hit in the air to right field. Barnes is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Ready for another chance? Clayton Barnes. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Great take right there, kid. Hey, keep it going up there. Touch up. You next.
Hey, one time, right now, kid. Here we go.
Hard ground ball to third. Reined in.
Dig,
for 1. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Zach Davies, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it...
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Clayton Barnes. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got on his favorite 3-1.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Toward the alley in left center, that's a base hit. And with his speed, he may be thinking about 2. He'll get it into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
The first baseman, Eric.
The 1-2. Runner's on his way to third.
Come on,
he swings and misses. Throw down. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Domingo Leyba. The 1-1.
Domingo.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Barnes is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can. So the base is empty here with one away, and that will bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone!
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches.
So digging in now, Clayton Barnes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pham's off and running. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's 1 for 5. And he popped him up. Profar onto the grass, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 1 away now. In now, Clayton Barnes. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Arizona, number 80, Seth.
Skied into very shallow right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Clayton Barnes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, right guy, right spot. Need you up here.
Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's a 5-3 game now. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
That's out.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncie. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. The 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Relay, here we go, hit me right here.
Barnes is there. Out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Michael Brantley. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Michael Brantley.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Barnes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, number 18.
Go 2, roll it up. Hey, no one down here.
The 1-1 home. Heading out towards shallow right.
2, 2, 2.
Barnes to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. So striding forward now Clayton Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now batting, second baseman, Rudy Perot.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there as it falls. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Padres leave a pair, still down by a count of 4. Digging in once again, Clayton Barnes. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2 balls and a strike.
On the count.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
All even now, 2-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the... Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Cody Bellinger.
Heading out toward shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Clayton Barnes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Jansen, originally from the island nation of Curacao. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Dodgers put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Kershaw has pitched his way to over 2,600 innings of work at the big league level, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So striding in, Clayton Barnes. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, get the pitch right now.
In the air, down the line in left. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Clayton Barnes.
Now
One in, one out,
21.
and one on here in the inning.
One pitch right
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. Brantley is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. This is skied out toward right. Barnes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Clayton Barnes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes to count.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Ball 2.
Outside.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie. No hits to this point. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Barnes is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Standing in, Clayton Barnes, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Let her rip, let her rip.
From the stretch. 8 runs, 11 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres.
Drive it.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Lays off 2-2 now. From the stretch.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
This pitch is popped up. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon. Stepping up to the plate, Will Smith. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Eight to 4 the final this afternoon. San Diego put up a 4 spot in the We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Diego Padres and the Tyler Beede will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Come on, get down,
a diving stop. How about that? Friars forced to settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Fly ball out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Giants down in order. They still trail 1-0. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. High and deep to right. 1 run scores, and that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. Throw to third, but he's in there as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play.
Well, guys, there's an old saying about playing with matches. Certainly put himself in a tough spot with the bases loaded there.
Yeah, and I mean, he's not only playing with matches, he's lighting.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Clayton Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 0-2 home. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Come on, let it rip right here.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in now for San Diego, Clayton Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Right side hit hard. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Into the box now, Rudy Herron.
Now batting, second baseman.
0-1, here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that is
come
down
on,
for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 7-6 now.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big hit.
Digging in and looking for more, Clayton Barnes. He singled his last time up. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Now batting, Clayton Barnes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
No, that's down.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Marrero is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Next to bat for the Giants, Steven Duggar, looking to follow up that bases clearing triple he had in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 13-10, more like a halftime score in a football game. That's the way this one ends. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Andrew Suarez, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 balls. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up, Duggar into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
Boy, not the way he'd like.
Ready now, Eric Gonzalez. His batting average on the year down at the 240 mark entering play. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Barnes will set to play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Striding in once again, Clayton Barnes. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Hey, have a rip up there right
Here's
now,
the pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Struck him out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why.
Digging in, Clayton Barnes. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 6 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Padres down in order. They lead it 6-0.
Leading up for the Giants.
The 1-1.
Second baseman, Wilmer.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Barnes is there, 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Clayton Barnes.
Number 21.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Francisco Mejia.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been. So coming to the plate, Clayton Barnes. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. 7th inning stretch. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Barnes is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Kian Wong. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Barnes is there way, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Friars put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Joey Lucchesi earns win number 15 on the year. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the San Diego Padres. Derek Rodriguez is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Clayton Barnes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Strike taken. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Steven Duggar. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it will stake the Giants a 4-2 lead.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in for his second at bat, Eric Gonzalez. Skied into straightaway right. Barnes is there to put it away for out number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Clayton Barnes. He singled his last time up.
Hey, let it fly. Let's go right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Machado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Hey, here we go.
Made him look silly with that one.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now, huh?
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Kian Wong. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Barnes is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Clayton Barnes. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Eric Hosmer.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Number 21 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Danger averted following the 2 out. So in now for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos.
The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Barnes is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Standing in, Steven Duggar. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Barnes is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next.